He's the world's greatest marathoner. He's won 2 gold medals, and guess what? He's never gone to college classroom. Yes, I'm speaking about none other than Haile Gebrselassie, an Ethiopian national who is a retired athlete right now, and he's been able to impact souls across the world. Hello and welcome to Globe Traktion. My name is Persil Telewa. Today at Haile Grande in Addis Ababa, I get some time to hang out with one of the legendary athletes in Africa, Haile Gebrselassie. And he speaks to me and to us about his career, his village growing up, his businesses, his family, and his spirituality. I hope you enjoy the show.
Haile Gebrselassie. Born 18th April 1973, is an Ethiopian retired long-distance track road running athlete. In the 10,000 meters competition, he has 2 Olympic gold medals, 4 world championships.
Welcome here, Haile Grand Hotel, Addis Ababa. You are on top of the Omot.
It's so nice to see you.
Thank you.
How do you feel today?
I feel okay. After a long day, you know, my day starts at 5 in the morning.
AM.
Yes.
Yes.
Start with the gym training, and I start work by 6:30 and 7 o'clock. And if you come to my office 7:30, before anybody, I am in office. Thank you for running. Running, you know, just one of the benefits from running is, you know, this one. What is that? To be early and sleep early, and this is really athletics. What it's? I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. So from the office, or what time do you leave the office?
It depends. Mostly 5, but after 5 o'clock, I have to visit, you know, this construction site. I have to check what's happening, what they do in the daytime. To 6, and no matter what, 7 o'clock, I have to be home.
You have to be home.
Yes.
What takes you home at 7 o'clock?
7.
Yeah. It's
You
too
know,
early, we say.
Exactly.
For an African
It's
man.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
This is a family time, between 7 to 9. 9, everybody sleeps. Because I don't see them in the morning, because, you know, as I told you, you know, just I wake up at 5. By that time, you know, everybody sleeps. And in the daytime, you know, they are in school. And that's why between 7 to 9, that's, you know, their time. I always have, you know, by the way, one thing what I want to tell you, you know, just if someone invited me for a dinner, I hate that.
So we should be inviting you for breakfast.
No, not breakfast, lunch fine.
Okay, great. Let's talk about you and family now that you started talking about it. And we have so many men, you know, doing a number of things. However, family has not been quite key, and you understand what I mean by quite key. They would leave the kids to their wives and, you know, caregivers or those kind of people.
Oh, it doesn't work like that. For me, now my eldest daughter, she's 24, 25. She's now playing a big role in the company. And the second one, she almost finished London.
How many kids are they now?
4.
4. How many girls, how many boys?
3 girls and 1 boy.
Great.
The boy is 17, he's in high school, and the third one, she's in Toronto University. Now she finished after 2 years. And since, you know, just they were born, for me, I don't leave, you know, just my kids to my wife. Of course, my wife, you know, she play her role.
Yes.
But I believe, you know, especially the girls, even including, you know, the boy, they have a really very close relation with their father. I work very hard, I mean, not very hard, but
Very
that's why,
smart.
yeah, that's why I told you, I always, have to be home by 7 o'clock. And plus, used to take them to school. Still, nowadays, of course, I'm very close to them.
I would like to know, you have a lot of trophies.
Yeah.
How many are they right now?
Very difficult to know the numbers, and it's not here in Addis, just not, I mean, close to Addis. Two gold should have been, for me and Paul.
Let's talk about the most painful loss you ever had, and why was it so painful for you?
For me, out of many loss, again, I remember in 1996, just right after Atlanta 96, right after the Atlanta, I went to Zurich, and I was, it was a big competition between many Kenyans, especially Daniel Coleman. He was in top shape.
Yes.
And that year I had an engagement with my fiancée. My wife.
Your
now.
wife now?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I took her Zurich. That was her first trip.
To propose?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You'll tell me more about that. Let's talk about the loss at Zurich.
Exactly.
Yes.
And just right after the engagement, I had to fly to Zurich. The engagement was in daytime, and we had to fly in the evening to Zurich via Frankfurt. And the competition was 3 days after we landed in Zurich, and we had that competition between me and, not between, but many athletes. And I thought, just imagine, first of all, I was an Olympic champion.
Yes.
From Atlanta, and the other thing, imagine, to bring, just your wife, the future wife, and to show how good I am, how strong
And then
I
you
am.
lose.
Exactly. And it was really a big loss. I mean, a big shock. She was in the stadium, and then, what happened, after I lost, and first thing, when I met her, she started to cry. And I told her, don't worry, come on. This is not, just the things what, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how are you feeling inside?
Oh
You're
yeah,
just
for me, it looks like, just, you
You're
see,
breaking.
as a man, the character of a man, even not only the human, even, any animal,
Yes.
can show how strong.
Yes, from the outside.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that is, that show. I mean, that's lost, really a painful loss. Well, but it took like a year later. We had the same stadium, a competition between me and Daniel Coman again. Just both of us, we fly from Athens. 97 Athens World Championship, and we had of course, the media were talking about this one-to-one, but there is many other athletes.
Yeah.
But the media, the journalists were talking about between Haile Gebrselassie and Daniel Coman, and Daniel Coman, he pushed a lot, and thanks to Daniel Coman, and I could break a world record that evening a year later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so much interested to know about you thinking about retirement. Yeah, because unlike every other professional, being a teacher and all those non-athletic or non-sports professional, at least they have a longer duration for work before they head to retirement. How did you start thinking about your retirement?
You know what I believe? The big mistake from every sportsman or woman to schedule when they are going to retire. Sport, it doesn't say like that way, because the sport, let it come by itself, retirement.
Yeah.
Anywhere you can stop. That's why, if you remember, in 2010, I was in New York after a long time preparation, after a very serious preparation. I had that problem and dropped out from a New York marathon. And Well, I'm 50, but I don't know. Maybe I need, kind of machine, to put, my age.
come with, you know, being a global icon? Because you've impacted so many lives. Oh,
Yeah, this is
Sini and
Esti.
Ja?
Kejuang gede. Bunau keju.
Ja? Javena.
Javena.
Javena. Oh my
This
gosh,
is it.
I was waiting for this. Don't feel too, don't make it, yes.
A person like you here, this is a very traditional Ethiopian wine.
And I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah, if you want to know, just you can.
Yeah, just a spoon, one spoon.
It's a little bit, huh?
Yes, I'm being served by, you know, one of the richest men in Africa. You know that?
Come on, come on.
Thank you so much for the coffee.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Sure.
I'll carry some.
Okay, next time even I bring you to my coffee farm. It's not, well, it's a bit far from here. It's about 700 kilometers. It's very close to Kenya.
We'll go, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Really wonderful time with you, and
Thank you
please,
too.
asante.
Thank you too. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.
That's all we had for you today. Thank you so much for watching Globe Traktion. Remember, we air every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Kenyan time, only on KTN News. And if you have a story you'd like to share with the world, please write to us through globetraction@standardmedia.co.ke or DM us on our social media platforms at Globe Traktion. And you can also follow me at Persil Telewa on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for more of behind the scenes. Until next time, hope to see you again soon. I'm a Segnalo.